Welcome back, my alpha audience. You are here for a reason. You are here because you understand that the world is a battlefield and that only the strongest, the most calculated, and the most ruthless will prevail. You are here because you are not just a player in the game of life. You are the master of it. So listen closely, because what I am about to tell you is not for the faint of heart. This is not some feel-good speech meant to placate you with empty promises of success and happiness. No, this is the cold, brutal truth that only those who dare to face the darkness will understand. You played the winning move, and now they're trapped. They can't escape, they can't outrun you, and they can't outsmart you. You have put them in checkmate, and now they will have to live with the consequences of underestimating you. When you make the winning move, when you place yourself in that position of absolute dominance, it is not because you got lucky or stumbled upon an opportunity. No, it is because you calculated every step, every action, and every reaction. You understood the game better than anyone else, and you played it with a level of precision and strategy that no one else could even comprehend. The winning move is not something that happens by chance. It is a product of your deliberate design, a manifestation of your skill and willpower. You did not simply play your hand, you played their hand for them. They are the ones now scrambling, caught in the snare you set up for them. They are the ones who are now paying the price for underestimating your power, your ability to foresee the future, and your cold determination to win at all costs. They thought they had you figured out. They thought they could outsmart you, outlast you, and outplay you. But in their arrogance, they failed to see the one thing that mattered most: your patience. You were not in a rush to make your move. You bided your time, waiting for the perfect moment when the game was most in your favor. You saw the openings, the weaknesses in their defense, and you patiently waited, knowing that eventually their mistakes would come to light. And when they did, you seized the opportunity with the ferocity of a predator closing in on its prey. The winning move was never about luck. It was about timing, precision, and mastery. Now, they are trapped. Their options have dwindled to nothing. Every step they take, every move they make, only tightens the grip you have on them. They have no way out, no escape route, no way to recover from the trap you set. They are helpless, and the worst part of it is that they know it. They can feel the walls closing in around them, but it's too late to do anything about it. They are like rats caught in a corner, desperate, panicked, but ultimately powerless to change their fate. And this, my alpha audience, is where you need to take the coldest satisfaction in your victory. Not because they suffer, not because they are trapped, but because you showed them the depths of their own incompetence. You forced them to reveal their weakness, and in doing so, you proved once again why you are at the top. You are the one who sees the bigger picture, the one who understands that every move has consequences, and that every game is won by those who can play it the longest and the hardest. You didn't just defeat them, you exposed them for what they truly are. And now, as they sit in the wreckage of their own hubris, they will have no choice but to accept that they were never worthy to stand in your presence. In this world, there is no room for weakness. There is no space for mercy or second chances. The world rewards the relentless, the calculated, and the unforgiving. If you want to win, if you want to survive, then you must be prepared to leave no room for error. You must be prepared to strike with the precision of a blade, cutting down anyone who dares to challenge your authority. The winning move is not for those who hesitate, for those who waste time doubting their abilities or questioning their worth. No, the winning move is for those who have the fortitude to act decisively, to take risks, and to pay whatever price is necessary to claim victory. And let's be clear here, Victory is not always about the outcome. It's not always about the applause or the accolades. Sometimes victory is simply about proving that you are the one who can endure the pain, the struggle, and the sacrifice. Victory is about outlasting those who thought they could take you down, who thought they could break you, who thought they could rob you of your power. It is about standing tall when everyone else has fallen, about being the last one standing when the dust settles. When you make the winning move, when you trap your opponents in the web you've carefully spun, you are not just winning the game. You are sending a message. You are showing the world that you cannot be defeated, that you cannot be broken, and that you cannot be outsmarted. In this life, there will be moments when you are faced with difficult choices, when you are forced to decide how far you are willing to go to achieve your goals. It's easy to say you want to win, but true victory requires sacrifice. It requires you to push past your limits, to go beyond what you thought was possible, and to make the hard choices that others would shy away from. Most people in this world will hesitate. They will doubt themselves. They will second-guess their decisions and question their strength. But not you. You are the one who will act without hesitation, without fear, and without regret. You are the one who will play the game to its fullest, taking every opportunity and using it to your advantage. And now, you sit at the top. You've made the winning move. You've trapped your opponents, and there's nothing they can do. But remember this: winning is not a one-time event. It's a constant state of being. You must continue to be vigilant, to stay sharp, and to keep playing the game with the same level of intensity and focus that got you here in the first place. The moment you become complacent, the moment you start to believe that you've reached the pinnacle, is the moment that someone else will rise up to take your place. The game never ends, and the fight never stops. But right now, you stand victorious, and that should mean something. Enjoy this moment. Relish in the fact that you have outplayed them all. But never forget that this victory is just one step in a much longer journey. The world will always test you, always challenge you, and always try to bring you down. But as long as you remember what it took to get here, as long as you continue to play the game with the same ruthlessness and precision, there is no one who can stop you. So stand tall, my alpha audience. You've made the winning move, you've trapped them, and now you hold all the power. Never let them forget who you are, because once you reach the top, there's only one direction left to go: further up, further beyond, and further into the darkness of absolute power. And that, my friends, is where you belong. The apex, the summit, the realm that only those with vision, strength, and resilience can ever hope to reach. This is not a place for the faint of heart, nor is it a place for the weak. This is a world where only the strongest survive, and the moment you made that winning move, you claimed your rightful position in it. The losers, the doubters, the ones who hesitated, they have already been cast aside. Their fate sealed the moment they underestimated you. They didn't see the storm brewing on the horizon. They didn't understand the cold calculation in your mind. And now, they are paying the price. But that's the price of being ignorant, the price of being weak. Understand this, my friends, that the world you've entered is unforgiving, ruthless, and unrelenting. Those who claim the throne, those who carve their own path to greatness, never stop. They understand that the moment they stop pushing, the moment they stop grinding, the moment they get comfortable in their success, that is the moment their enemies will strike. This is why you must continue pushing further than you've ever pushed before. Because when you stop, when you take your foot off the gas pedal, when you allow yourself to believe you've made it, you allow doubt and complacency to creep in, and complacency is a killer. It doesn't matter how many times you've won. If you stop playing the game, if you stop moving forward, you'll be overtaken by someone hungrier than you, someone smarter than you, someone more ruthless than you. But let me make one thing clear. You're not like them. You are not like the rest of the world. You did not play this game to become ordinary. You didn't climb this far just to fade into the background and let others pass you by. No, you're here to set the standard, to redefine the rules of the game, to break boundaries that no one has ever dared to cross before. You played the winning move, and you're not stopping here. You've seen the height you can reach, and now that you've tasted power, tasted the sweet victory of crushing your enemies, you know that you have the potential to do even more. The world has only seen a glimpse of what you're capable of. You have proven that you can outlast the weak, outsmart the clever, and crush those who think they can rise against you. But this is where the true test begins. The true test is not in your victories, but in how you handle them. It's about how you grow from each battle, how you continue to sharpen yourself, how you adapt and evolve in a world that is constantly shifting and changing. You've won the battle, but the war is ongoing. Life does not stop for anyone. The moment you think you have conquered it all, life will throw another challenge at you, another enemy, another obstacle that will try to knock you down. But remember, you are not like the others. You don't shy away from challenges, you thrive in them. The more obstacles the world puts in your way, the stronger you become. Every difficulty you face, every setback, is just fuel for your next great achievement. There will be moments, my friends, when others will try to undermine you. They will try to break your spirit, to bring you down to their level. They will whisper behind your back, plot against you, and seek to sow discord within your ranks. But let me tell you this, do not let them win. Do not let their bitterness, their jealousy, or their small-mindedness derail your progress. These are the same people who couldn't see the brilliance of your strategy when you made the winning move, and now they are desperate to see you fall. Don't give them that satisfaction. You've earned your place at the top, and you must defend it with everything you have. The moment you show any sign of weakness, the moment they see even the slightest crack in your armor, they will pounce. They will try to tear you down, not because they're better, but because they want what you have. They want the power, the respect, the recognition that comes with being at the top. But they can never have it, not unless they earn it, and they haven't earned it. You, my friends, have earned it with your blood, sweat, and tears. You have paid the price for success, and now you hold the reins of power. Do not let anyone take that from you. It's important to remember that the people around you are not always your allies. In fact, the higher you rise, the more you will find that people will turn on you. You will find that your closest confidants may harbor secrets, may plot behind your back, or may try to manipulate you into making decisions that benefit them and not you. Trust no one completely. You have already seen the lengths people will go to in order to achieve their own success. And when they see you as a stepping stone to their own ambitions, they will not hesitate to use you and discard you when it suits them. But you will not be their pawn. You are the king of this game, and you will not allow anyone to push you into a corner. There's a harsh reality that comes with victory, and it's a reality that many are not prepared to face. The more you rise, the more enemies you create. The more successful you become, the more people will come after you. They'll envy you. They'll resent you. They'll want to see you fall, and they will stop at nothing to make it happen. This is the price of greatness. This is the burden you must carry as you climb higher and higher. The stronger you become, the more threats you will face. But that's why you're here. You're here because you thrive in the face of adversity. You rise above the noise and emerge victorious. You play the game better than anyone else. And let me tell you something else. You are never done. The moment you think you've mastered the game, the moment you think you've won it all, you've already lost. Because true mastery comes from constant growth. True power comes from never stopping. True strength comes from never relaxing your grip, never resting on your laurels, never believing that the game is over. The real winners are those who keep going, who keep improving, who keep pushing themselves to new heights. The real winners are those who understand that there is no finish line, no final destination. The real winners are the ones who are always hungry for more. You've made the winning move, but that doesn't mean the game is over. The game never ends. The moment you stop playing, the moment you stop fighting, the moment you stop evolving, that's when you lose. Victory, my friends, is a fleeting moment. It's like a wave that crashes on the shore and then fades away. It's a fleeting sensation, a brief high. But greatness lasts forever. And to be truly great, you must constantly remind yourself that your victory is just the beginning. Now, you have to hold on to it. Now, you have to defend it. Now, you have to maintain it, because others are coming for you. Others will rise against you. Others will try to take what you have. But if you remain vigilant, if you remain hungry, if you remain unyielding, then no one can ever take your throne. So, my friends, enjoy this moment of victory. Savor it. Relish it. But know this, the journey has just begun. The true test of your greatness begins now. You are at the top, but there is always another mountain to climb. And as you rise higher, as you ascend even further, you will see the world in a way that others cannot. You will see opportunities where others see obstacles. You will see paths where others see dead ends. You will understand the game better than anyone else. And that, my friends, is why you will remain unstoppable. Because you are not just playing the game, you are rewriting the rules. So stand tall, stand proud. You have made the winning move, and now they're trapped. And as you watch them flounder, as you watch them scramble for a way out, remember this, they will never escape the trap you've set for them, because you, my friends, are the master of the game. You hold all the cards, and no one can take them from you. No one can take your power. No one can take your success. You are the one who controls the game, and the game will bend to your will. That's the power you now wield. The kind of power that comes not just from physical might, but from the depth of your mind, the sharpness of your intellect, and the unyielding will that burns within you. You've already shown the world once what it means to cross you, to challenge you, to think they can outplay you. And they've learned their lesson. But you must never forget, the moment you begin to believe that they have learned enough, the moment you start relaxing your focus, is the moment the game will slip away from you. There's a war being waged at every level of this world, and it's a war of dominance. It's a war where only the most calculating, the most ruthless, and the most relentless make it to the top. And you've already made the first move, the decisive strike that set the stage for everything that's to come. The trap is set, and you're watching it unfold as they scramble to salvage what they can. But they will fail. They will always fail. Because, my friends, they didn't understand the game the way you do. They didn't see the subtle nuances of the battlefield, the undercurrents of ambition, the depth of strategy. They didn't see the trap you laid, and by the time they realize it, it will be too late. And this is where the lesson lies, my friends. Success is never about winning a single battle. It's about knowing that every battle is just a stepping stone to the greater war. You're playing a long game, a game that most people can't even comprehend. They will win small victories. They will have their fleeting moments of success, but they will never be able to take the throne. Why? Because they cannot see the grand picture. They do not have the vision, the clarity, or the patience required to conquer on the scale you are about to. The battlefield isn't just about power, it's about control. And right now, you hold control over everything, over everyone. The trap you've set is not just for your enemies, it's also a message to the world, to everyone who doubted you, to everyone who thought you weren't capable of greatness. They all thought they could manipulate the game to their own benefit, that they could outwit you, outlast you, and leave you in their dust. But look at them now, caught in their own mess, trying to escape a fate they helped create. They will try. Oh, they will try. But they will fail. You have already won the mental battle, and their actions now are nothing more than desperate attempts to regain what they've lost. And those attempts will be futile. What you've done, what you've achieved, it is far beyond what most can even fathom. Because unlike the masses who chase after immediate results, who burn with fleeting ambition, you've mastered the art of patience. You understood that in order to control the game, you first had to control yourself. You had to outlast the noise, the distractions, and the temptations that derail the average person from their true potential. Most people crumble under pressure. Most people abandon their course when they are faced with adversity. But not you. You've already shown that you can endure. You've already shown that you can take the blows and keep moving forward. You've faced setbacks, you've dealt with criticism, you've been knocked down, but you didn't stay down. You didn't let the world break you. And now, my friends, the world will bend to your will. The art of war is not just about physical strength, not just about taking down your enemies one by one. It's about something deeper, something more fundamental. It's about being able to look at the game from a higher perspective, to see the moves of others before they even make them. It's about knowing when to act, when to hold back, and when to strike with deadly precision. You've done that already. You've played your hand, and now everyone else is scrambling to catch up. But it's too late for them. They have already lost. Now, as you sit back and watch the chaos unfold, you must not get complacent. Do not think for a second that because you've won one round, the game is over. No, the world will continue to throw challenges at you. The world will continue to test your resolve. But with each test, with each challenge, you will grow stronger. You will adapt. You will evolve. And every step forward will only serve to solidify your place at the top. Because that's the truth, isn't it? The real test isn't in winning. The real test is in the ability to stay at the top, to continue to climb, and to keep playing the game when others fall off. The higher you go, the harder the fall for those who try to challenge you. People will come for your throne. They will scheme, they will plot, they will deceive in order to take from you what they believe is theirs. But let them come. Let them try, because you are prepared for their attacks. You've already seen the future that they cannot even imagine. They are playing checkers while you are playing chess, and you will outmaneuver them every time. They are trapped, and they don't even know it. But let me remind you, the greatest enemies you will ever face are not the ones you see. The greatest enemies are the ones inside you. The doubts, the insecurities, the fears that whisper in your ear when you're alone, when you're resting, when you're vulnerable. These are the true threats, the true challenges that you must overcome. Because no one will stop you unless you let them. No one can take what's yours unless you surrender it. The world has always been a battle between those who will take control and those who will follow. The few who rise above, the few who understand that power is not a gift. It is a fight, a constant war. The losers will fall off, they will fail, they will whimper, but not you. You are the one who will rise, the one who will force the world to yield to your will. You're not here to take part, you're here to take over. You've made your winning move, and now you'll never look back. For every moment they thought they could outsmart you, for every time they thought you'd falter, for every second they underestimated you, you have shown them what it truly means to control the game. You've shown them that you are not just a player, you are the architect of it all. You are the master, and they are the pawns. But here's the hardest part. The more powerful you become, the fewer people will truly understand your path. The more you rise, the more you'll find that most people won't ever comprehend the sacrifices, the cold calculations, and the unrelenting focus it took to get to where you are. They will look at your victories and they will think they know how you did it, but they are blind to the truth. They don't know what it cost you. They don't understand what you've endured to get here, and they never will. This is your journey, your battle, your war to win. Don't let anyone or anything distract you from the path you have forged for yourself. The world is yours for the taking. The trap you've set is only the beginning. You've made your move, and the rest of the world is trapped in your web. Now, you must move with precision. You must continue to manipulate the game, continue to outthink your enemies, continue to outlast them. Keep your eyes on the horizon, because the future belongs to those who dare to take it. And you, my friends, are no longer playing for second place. You are playing to dominate. The game is in your hands. You have the power, the skill, the vision, and the drive to claim everything that you want. The world will bend to your will, and there is no one who can stop you. No one. Keep your head high. Your enemies are trapped, and now it's time to make them watch as you claim what is rightfully yours. In conclusion, you have already made the winning move, and now the world bends to your will. Your enemies are trapped, caught in the web you've woven with precision and patience. But remember, this is only the beginning. The battle is never truly over. You must continue to outsmart, outlast, and outplay everyone who dares to challenge you. Your vision, your relentless drive, and your unyielding will are your greatest assets. Keep pushing, keep evolving, and never let up. The world is yours to command. Take it.